Can you tell me how your story's going?
Well, my story is going really great, but I like starting with the words and then doing the pictures because after I read the whole book, after I write the whole book, I come up with a lot of pictures and then I just put them down.
That's a great idea. I like that idea. Some people do pictures first, and some people do words first. That's a great idea. I love that. Is there anything that you wanted to ask me? Any questions you have for me?
Yes. On my book, I have lots of details, and you've already showed me a couple things I could do with my book to plan it out. And instead of planning, I wanted to know how I should finish the book.
How you should finish the book. So where are you right now? Are you at the beginning, middle, or end of your story? You're at the middle of your story?
Almost
Okay.
to the end of it.
So when you ask me how you should finish it, what does that mean? Like what?
Like, it means, what I was trying to say was, how should I end the expressions with, because my story ends with them, with the problems, the solution. But then it doesn't figure out the whole solution because they can't figure out how to build up all the accidents the animals made.
Oh, okay.
So I can't finish both of them because they can only fix one problem for my first book of it.
Right. Well, maybe you have a sequel. Love how you've put your text, the text placement that you've used is at the bottom of the page every time. I love that. I love the coloring that you're using, kind of some different coloring for text placement. That's really cool. What else do I love about your story so far? I love, why don't you have a picture yet here?
Because I rather think of the front picture when I'm done with the
I
inside.
think that's a great idea too, because you'll notice some authors will make sure that they have the cover sometimes is a picture maybe that was in their book. So that's really cool. Can I give you one suggestion? Can I leave you with something? You said that you started your story out with "My mom and I live in a zoo." Can I share with you 3 story starters that I've looked at? This one is called "How Do Dinosaurs Say Goodnight?" And you'll notice that the author says, "How does a dinosaur say goodnight when Papa comes in to turn off the light?" What kind of sentence did this author use when they started this story?
He used his title, and you put it in here.
And what's this? He did use his title. I didn't even
And he
notice
also
that.
rhymed. And he also rhymed.
It rhymes, but what kind of sentence is it?
A question.
A question. So this author gets us really wanting to read this book by not only, did you notice that? Not only using the title, but also it's a question. So I just want you to take this and I just want you to think about that when you're looking back, because what I would like you to try is I would like you to try to start your sentence, just try like 3 in your composition. Indeed has an emotion in it. Listen to this and see if you can feel how this person might feel. October's here and I still don't have any new shoes. How do you think that person feels?
Sad. Just from words.
Yeah, just from those words. And I know that these people in your story are sad because they're homeless, right? So you might even think about how could you start your story to really make it seem that they're sad. Like, how could you do that? Just listen for just a second. And one more that I want to share with you, and then you can tell me what. This one is funny. And I know because these people live in the zoo, you might be able to have a funny lead starting. Maybe they're not sad. Maybe they're really having a lot of fun. Listen to how this one starts. This is one of my favorite books called Grandpa's Teeth. Help! Look at Grandpa. I've been robbed! We heard Grandpa shouting. Okay? And look at him. He's missing his teeth. Right? So this was another one that I wanted to share with you, and you can take back all three of these books and just kind of look at them and think to yourself, what maybe is there a better way that I could start my story? Is there a better lead for my story? You think you could do that for me? And try that out in your own writing today? Okay. Thank you, Carly.